Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion. We're here in the Coral Mages Guild, having just got our recommendation by retrieving the Book of the Fingers of the Mountain. And we turned it into Tikius here. Now, in case if anybody is watching and playing at the same time and they're doing the Mages Guild, you actually have quite a, well, not quite a few, but you have some options on how to complete this quest. Is this his room? No, his room is back here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But wasn't there like a locked door? But I don't remember. Anyway, what I was saying is you do have some options on how to complete this quest. You can actually turn it into Arana, and then Tikius will ask you to steal it again. Oh, this... And you can do that by doing it right there, right? Fingers of the Mountain, right there. She will ask you to steal it as well. I think the quest isn't completed. Oh, it is. I think she'll ask, if I go talk to her, she'll ask me to steal it back from him. Anyway, if you do that and give her the book, you can get her notes on the book because she can read it. And I'm kind of annoyed because I don't have anywhere to sleep right now. So I'm a little bit confused of where to go. But you can get a spell if you do like this whole sort of collection. You gotta like use a shock spell on that Iliad pillar we saw up there. And you get a spell called Finger of the Mountain. It's a really good, well, it's a really strong spell that you can get for free. And it scales. So if I got it like now, it'd be much stronger than if I'd gotten it at level 5 or whatever. So, just a little thing that's cool you could do on your own. I'm not going to do it on this character because I don't think Salia is that interested in it. She's really just wanting to get her recommendation so she can get to the Imperial or the Arcane University. Right? She's kind of at a point where she's a little annoyed that she has to keep doing these recommendations. When everybody can obviously see how great she is. Although, to be fair to all of them, she's not the greatest of mages. She's an okay illusionist. Hopefully we'll get better. We still haven't really found like a great illusionist.
Hello, wizard.
Like we really need an invisibility spell. That's going to be our main go-to, is invisibility. I mean, frenzy and all that stuff, it is cool, but the problem with a lot of those spells is they require creatures to be of a certain level. So, for example, our current, we just slept on our armor too, but our current most powerful spell, Dominating Touch, only affects creatures of level 6 or lower, right? That's insane. That's not good. That's not that good at all. Oh, whoa, we do have a... I completely forgot we had this. Gotta add that to our list of things. Put that at number 6. Yep. Cool, we have a... whatchamacallit? Night vision spell. But, oh, we have that one too. Oh my god. Anyway, but like Heroic Touch, no, that's not. Rage, level 10. Frenzy on level 10. We're level 16. We're not going against level 10 creatures anymore. So this spell is almost entirely useless. And as far as I'm aware of, there's not really a good way to know what level a person is. Like the only like things we run into out in the wilderness, they're not going to be level 10. They're all going to be around my level. Just taking a look at our quest real quick. Okay. All right, we're going to go to Breville first.
I'm only asked.
And then down to Anvil. That's our goal for today. But yeah, it's one of the problems with the illusion spells, I think. Now, once I become a master illusionist, if I become a master... You guys are still fighting this thing? Damn, man. I'll actually, we probably need to sell, don't we? Forgot about that. I was ranting about my illusion spells. the final point is once we become a master illusionist, we might be able to get like the master spells that are strong enough to affect a lot of like, you know, much higher levels. Like I think, I don't remember like the highest of highs, but let's say the highest creature is like a level 20 creature.
Please continue.
If we get a spell that is level 20 and lower, that would be great. But that's not going to be something we can cast
for the finest goods and lowest prices in all
until much later.
Zone.
You can have this. So it's all kind of, didn't we get an expert retort? We did, so you can have that. Perfect. And I assume we've gotten a lot of potions. Lotions and potions. Yeah, you don't need poison of burden. I got my own better poisons. I don't need these things. Cure paralysis. Cure poison. Potion of light. Don't need that. Have that. Let's see. Grounding, no.
That's
light, no. Good. Anything in here that we've picked up? Some gemstones.
That's
Some scrolls. Yep, all these are good value. Good value.
an excellent bar. That's more than I usually pay.
There we go. Moonlight.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Open a very easy lock. I'm so happy we figured out the lock
You've
picking.
made a good bit of gold.
Very happy about that. We do have a repair hammer. So let me use that before I ask you to repair my stuff. There we go. A little bit of repair.
Hello, I'm Rashida.
Hi, Rashida.
I can repair almost anything.
Repair all that for me. Thank you very much.
Be seeing you.
Okay. Now we're ready to head out. Let's go ahead and throw our helm on. Switch to our invisibility spell. And let's see if we can complete our objectives. I would like to get to Anvil and do the Mages Guild recommendation all in this episode. We'll see if I'm able to do such a thing. All right, yeah, let's ride. There is a chance we'll run into an Oblivion gate on this road to the Imperial City, so we'll see. I do remember one spawning down here, I think. And we do kind of have to... I know, like I've been saying for like, I don't know, a couple weeks now, I was going to get a mod to get rid of the compass. But as we've been doing these Oblivion gates, I've started to realize that we kind of need the compass, because if an Oblivion gate spawns out in the distance, we do actually need to know about that so we can close it. Right, so we can get all the Oblivion gates done. Hey, there we are. All right, you stay here. This is very close to Odile Farm. Okay. Do I have the facilities for this? It's something to think about. How are we doing on still 24 damage health? So we're fine on that. We are kind of low on restore health potions. So I'm gonna go positive effects. Can I make any? I can make one. Okay. One is better than none. There we go. I'm gonna put poison on this. Okay. Turn invisible. Got Daedroth over there. Is this the only thing? Seems like it. Good. Block him. Damn, his reach is so long. Alright. Got a tooth. Oh no! Poor little mountain lion didn't stand a chance. Alright, through the gate. And this is gate number 9, I believe. Or 10. We just haven't found the 10th one yet on this playthrough. Or this storyline. We need to get a, detect life thing, too, while we're here. Or out here. Out here? On this character. Good. Ooh, a potion of feathers, good. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take it. I'll take that. Ooh, we got a day drop down there. Okay. What the? Uh-oh. Oh, good, we had a potion of healing. Damn, whatever caught fire on us. It's really doing some damage there. That was not good. What is hitting us? I don't see one of those turrets. Weird. I mean, I'm guessing it's the mines, but... Here we go. Okay. Let's get up and move. Okay. Any enemies around here? I don't see any. Fleshy pod. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I like those. Okay, where am I going? How do we get up there? That is the million-dollar question. Probably follow these turrets. Ah, shit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Lots of trouble. Run, 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 run. Hide. Okay. Whew. We're okay. Poison. Poison. There we go. Loot that heart and run. Oh, we need to be looting things too. All these plants. Damn it. These fire turrets suck. Okay. Let's move away from them. Hopefully we're far enough away now. Whew. Give me that. Give me that. Alright. We're here at the front gate now. We do have a cave here. There we go. Takes care of you. There's a guy up there. We gotta just close this gate. Actually, you know, we really need to be able to get ingredients. These ingredients are actually extremely important. And I think they'll become fairly rare. Are we curious about the nether tunnel? Not really. We could just go through and get the loot. Yeah, I actually think we'll be okay. I think eventually we'll get like a garden that we can use to get these ingredients. It probably wouldn't be as, you know, effective. I don't know. Maybe we should just leave a portal open that we could just continuously farm the ingredients we need in. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. That should take care of him. Let's turn to the clan fear. Fatigue. Good. Okay, clan fears have a lot of fatigue apparently. Or stamina. Good to know. But we won that battle. Where's the other dude? He also drained my base ring of freedom. Ooh. That could be actually really useful right about now. Not gonna lie. Penance of deception. No thank you. It's a bit too heavy for my taste. Yeah, when we do get access to enchantments, we might want to try and get one that fortifies strength. That's a good one to have. Now, unfortunately, a lot of those are restoration spells. But we don't have anybody who is in restoration, so I don't mind picking up restoration as another skill of hers. Okay. Yeah, Daedroff is dead. Move around, move around. Okay. Back up. Let's do a restore health. Should probably have this as a thing too, huh? Where is it? Oh, right there. Not a lot of them left. Hey. That's not good. 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 Phew. Base ring of fire walking. I am liking all the rings. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, game. Okay. Go ahead and get that. Those things were helpful. Wish I had used them a little bit better. I wasted them a bit. That's okay. Always looking up now. The dreaded rage. Okay, got a fire astronaut. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Okay. The gauntlets? I'm gonna drop this here. Actually, a good place to drop those, to be fair. Alright, we're almost to the top. Oh, this is gonna get us to the top. Good. Poison. Another poison. Alright, this is a kind reef, so this could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. Will be dangerous. Shield. Don't do that. Push him back, push him back. Come on, die. Poison always leaves him with just one little bit of health left, doesn't it? Rather rude. Okay, well that should be... I think all of them up here. Hey, look, my armor is invisible again. That's a weird visual bug. I don't mind it too much. Okay. See what kind of enemies we have up here. I'm not seeing any. Ah. Took you down. Oh, that's gonna open. Wait, that didn't overcomfort me? I thought those were two pounds. Okay. Poison you. Damn it. What are you doing? Oh, I was invisible. That's what it was. Go and do a fatigue. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Oh my god. Okay, well, we can put something in here, probably. See what we got in here. Okay, awesome. I will take that, and you can have one of these Daedra hearts. Actually, you can have... Actually, I don't know. You can put one of the Minotaur horns in here. There we go. Alright. Easy. Another Oblivion gate gone. And that should be the one we find on this road between Coral and the Imperial City. Alright. Good work, everyone. Where's Odil's farm? Over there. Okay, so this is the way we want to go. How'd you not see me? Not complaining too much. Why would you turn around right when I'm about to... Hate you. Clampiers. There we go. Alright, let's get back to the road. Phew. Oh, I gotta get my horse. You still up here, paint horse? There you are. Like a good boy. Or girl, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix that bug. I think that's good. There we go. Alright, let's ride. Alright, so Salia's tally is 3 Oblivion gates now to Inaris's that's a creature up there, isn't it? Inaris is 6. I think it's a bear. Boom. 8 times sneak attack. Can't wait until we get like an incredibly good dagger. I get highly enchanted dagger and everything. What the? My armor! We're just gonna have to live with it, guys. I'm not gonna switch out my armor every time. We could at least do this, right? That's the important one. Don't see my bald head. Make sure we're not missing any gates. Okay. Keep moving. Oh, there's lag. Does that mean a gate just spawned? I don't know. Yellow Tick Cave. Terrible name for a cave. Oh. There you go.
Do your worst.
Oh, I will. Do fatigue poison.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
No. I am not going to cry. Sorry to say. Okay. We are over encumbered. That's okay. Alright, I think we should actually stop at our house. And, you know, maybe visit the market. Boris isn't ready for us yet, so that's fine. Give Boris a little bit more time to gather his information. Get in touch with his contacts, all that good stuff. These 3 horses here are strange. I think that's supposed to be the Countess of Leowin's horse. Maybe? Well, I thought there was only 2 of them that traveled together there. I don't know. Alright, the Imperial City. We have made it home. We've made it home at last. Way. I think we're gonna go straight to our house and do some alchemy. Now, I wasn't... Admittedly, I've been rather bad at getting my ingredients in the Oblivion gates we just visited. We should have gotten a lot more ingredients. But, especially that last one, when I realized I should have been getting more ingredients. There was just so many, what's the word? So many of those fire turrets that kept bothering me. Plus the fact that we don't have a ton of healing potions does make me feel a little, vulnerable. That's the word. Makes me feel a little vulnerable. Alright. It's close enough. Or it's gonna have to be close enough. Oh my god, we gotta walk. Wait, we have a... Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. Alright, we can change out of my armor too. And those, and get rid of those. Just take a look at what that... Very nice. Very nice. Doesn't match me at all. It's a little bit more, well, more. There's more to it than there was in the original game. The original game had a much more simple. That one's got like different layers and stuff. It looks more like a priest robe, whereas the old one looked more like maybe monk robes. You catch my meaning, or catch what I'm saying? You understand me? Yeah? Okay, good. Home sweet home. Ah, where it's safe. Nobody would ever threaten the Imperial city, surely. Alright, loot it all. And then we want to use the apprentice mortar and pestle, right? Does it tell me which one we're all using? Okay, it is using the expert one, so it does use the better one. Yeah, this is great. The expert, all positive effects, so that's going to be huge. Hopefully we have more health potions than I think we're going to have. I don't think we're going to be able to make many, actually. Oh, no, actually, that's pretty good. That is pretty damn good. Good. Got another 16 health potions. I'm more than happy about that. Damage health potions? Where are they? Damage health. Actually, clear filters. Get rid of that. Negative effects. Yeah, damage health and fire damage. These are the really good poisons that I haven't really been making a whole lot of, but oh, can I actually... What was the other thing that did that then? No, never mind then. Alright, get rid of the damage. The fire damage one. We'll just do these. That's fine. You got Wisp stock. Only picked up a couple of Haradas. Imp Gull. Aren't those actually feather? Yeah, we don't want to use those. And those are water breathing, so we actually don't want to use anymore. That's a shame. Okay, Paralyze? No. We have a ton of those, though. Shock damage. We could do shock damage. Silence. Frost damage. What else would we want? Damage fatigue? Yeah, we got a lot of these. Good. And then these. Perfect. Okay. Any more positive effects? Chameleon? Okay, bone meal. Get out of here, please. Cure disease. Feather? Ooh, we could actually make a feather one. Oh, yeah. Fortify endurance. These are actually going to be pretty good. If they last a long time. It's only 90 seconds. I'll take them. It's Fortify Magicka. Can make those. Not really feeling that either. It's not sexy enough for me. Invisibility. Damn it. Frost Shield. We can make Frost Shields. Night Eye Potions. Light. Reflect damage. You know what? This might actually be pretty good. 11% for 4. Yeah. I don't mind those. Don't mind those at all. Resist fire could be really useful. Yeah, we'll actually do that. 23%. for 98 seconds. Not bad. All these potions. Resist paralysis. Ooh. What's another thing we did? Yeah, let's use these in those. Good. So Ogre Teeth does do something else I want to do? Not really. Yeah, let's use Ogre Teeth up too. Yeah, those all do something I want to do. Okay. Anything else we'd want? Any more shields? We can make... No, we can't. Yeah, no. Water breathing, no. Water walking, no. Okay. Is restore strength a thing? Yeah. Can I make... No. Is fortify strength a thing? No. Oh, it is. But can't. Okay. That's fine. Alright, made some pretty decent potions there. What's our potion stuff at now? Our alchemy. It's at 68. Okay, once we get to 75, we'll really be popping off. Made 84 new potions. I like the sound of that. Okay, so this can go. This goes, that goes. Yeah, all of these go. The export retort goes. Yeah. We must have had a journeyman retort. Is my guess. Yeah, so that stays. I'll sell it. Keep those. Primrose. Scales. Tiger lilies. Tart root. There we go. All items in. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay. Time is it? It is 8 p.m. So we're gonna sleep until morning. And then we'll go to the market, sell, and then we're off to Breville. And judging by the time, we're probably not gonna make it to Anvil before the end of the episode. That's okay. It happens. 13 hours. 9 is when they open up, right? Did we level up? I don't think so. Oh, we did. Level 17. All right. So now willpower up. 82. We're going to start getting strength up because I want to be able to carry more. And then agility. Up 2. Excellent. All right, so we can carry, what, another 25 pounds? Which is fantastic. That's actually huge. And it makes sense. We should be getting our strength up. Does strength help with my melee damage too? I think it might. Like our current melee weapon. Yeah, the Elven Dagger was not doing 8 before. Granted, our blade skill went up too. So maybe that's it. I don't know.
Don't be the last to read today's
Black Horse Courier. Yeah, maybe we'll find something to buy in the market too. Maybe they'll have some new wares. I don't remember how long it's been since I've been to the Imperial City. We must have stopped here in between Kavach and Cloud Ruler Temple.
Citizen?
Have mercy. Mercy on your soul. So, obviously, if I've made this decision, it's what I've been going on for quite a while at this point, but I am going to start double uploading Oblivion. I've had a lot of time on my hands, and I've been using that time in the most productive way possible, which is playing video games, namely this game. So I am quite far ahead of where the uploads are. I don't usually enjoy doing that because then people like offer advice or say things that I want to do in the playthrough, but I'm so far along that they're not going to see that I've done it for like a long time. Where do I want to shop at? Well, let's start with a fighting chance. Actually, let's start with the main ingredient. But yeah, so I'm going to start double uploading because I'm not really doing much this summer anyway. So, like, I'm not going on any long trips or anything.
Any friend of the society is a friend of mine. Have a look around. Have a look at my wares.
Okay.
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there it. We're gonna haggle. Why are we so low? I feel like that's been reset or something. You love me, so you want to do this stuff for me, right? Yeah.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I sure have.
That seems a fair price.
I sure have. Okay. Potions. You want this journeyman retort?
You got a great deal there.
There you go, buddy. In terms of what you would have, you have Mantle of the Woodsman. Fortify speed. Fortify alchemy on self. Drain strength and endurance. You know what? I'm gonna take that.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
I hope not. Okay. You have an expert retort, which I already have. Damn it. And obviously I gave you that journeyman retort. Okay. I mean, you do have a lot of ingredients I want to buy. I want to shop everywhere else first.
Customer.
Because I am thinking of just buying up his entire stock. I have a fair amount of money.
Don't be the last to...
Let's go ahead and put this on, see what it looks like. I mean, from the back it looks okay. From the front it doesn't look great. If I had the whole outfit, it would be nice looking. But I'm going to put that with my alchemy set, and I'll just wear that whenever I do alchemy. Easy peasy.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan.
Yes, Rosan,
Let's
we've
do
met
business.
many a time. Okay, you have an Elven Claymore, which is definitely damage-wise the best I could do. Anything else? No. Armor? Nope. Alchemy? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Repair my gear for me.
If I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Another 300 gold. God. It's expensive stuff,
Good
man.
day.
I don't like it. I don't like how expensive it is. Just to get your stuff fixed. Okay, who else would have things I'd want? I don't think Jensine has, like, anything. Hey, Jensine.
See anything you like?
I don't think so, but we'll see.
Let's do business.
Okay. She does have the Hakaviri Warblade, actually. Which, you know what, is actually really good. I think it's two-handed. But that damage health on strike, 15 points. The real question is how big of a charge does it have? Because if it has a bad charge, then it might not be as good as I would like it to be. But that is the only thing she has. Weird, I feel like this all got reset. But I could get it for 4,700. That's not bad, you know. That's really not that bad.
Excellent bargain.
That's what scrolls for you.
Excellent. You've made a good bit of gold.
That I forgot about. You put all these keys away too. You want this too. There you go. And we're gonna need to read that. 2920. I kind of want it, guys. I kind of want it. And if we're gonna do this thing where we have the Elven Dagger as sort of our sneak attack weapon, and switch into the Katana, why not switch to the Akaviri Warblade? You know? We're gonna do it. We've done it.
Thank you for your business.
Was I saving my money for anything else?
It's been a pleasure.
I don't think so. Oh, yeah. What kind of charge are we looking at here? 33 uses. Alright, so it doesn't have a huge charge, but still, I think it'll be worth it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Plus, a sword on your back just looks cool, you know? It's not practical, but it looks cool. I guess if we're just traveling with it, it's practical enough. Okay, well now we have a little less money, so let's just go to places we would actually maybe get something at. So some armor, maybe. See if he's got any elven armor, would be nice.
The best defense, that. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Nothing. You've got nothing. You're useless to me. Okay. We got the Gilded Carafe here. See if they've got any journeyman or expert alchemical
Hello again.
apparatuses.
You're more than
Apparati.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No, but I would be interested in that Nern root you have behind you. If that's for sale. We need to haggle. Big time. Come on, go 55% for me. You love me, you know you do. That work? Doesn't look like it changed that much. And she has a journeyman alembic too. Okay. Well, we can sell some stuff. Let's see. What am I willing to sell? What's the most expensive stuff? Potion of cure diseases? I don't need those. Surely I won't.
Better offer.
Damn it. 52%?
That seems a fair price.
Good. Don't need a lot more money. I don't need the potion of the sea.
You got a great deal
Or a sea
there.
stride. Actually, potion of the sea probably would have been better to have. Okay, that gives me a little bit more money to work with. I'm gonna buy the expert mortar and pestle because that's the more important one. Okay. So I get the journeyman alembic. We need to make another 50 bucks. Go ahead and have these. And there we go.
You drive a hard bargain. Tell your friends about me.
I will. How you
We
ripped
see
me off.
you.
Good. And mercantilism went up to 59. Which is good. I can't wait till we get that to 75. That'll be huge. I can just start ripping everybody off.
Amazing.
She's impressive. And she'll train others.
Irene Metric. Isn't that the... Was that who they were talking about with the blunt trainer? For Anaris. I think it was. It sounds familiar anyway. Look at our beautiful blade. They put it on our bar too. Yep. Alright. Don't walk around town with it though. We'd walk around town with our dagger. Alright, let's get home. Put these to... Oh, we should have sold our novice mortar and pestle. Damn it. Or did we already do that? We might have already done that. I don't
What
know.
is it,
We'll see.
citizen?
Actually, we should just keep the expert one with. If we're gonna keep a mortar and pestle with us anyway,
Are starving.
You have my.
we might as well just keep the good one with us, right? That makes more sense than taking a lesser mortar and pestle with us. Well, that's really for
Pardon me.
emergencies.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
I'm sorry, and you are?
Where are my manners? I'm Rolson Norvalo. My husband Gillen has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him.
I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
Oh, I see. Well, if you change your mind, come and see me and I can fill you in on the details. Please reconsider soon. I'm worried about him.
Order of the Virtuous Blood. I'd love to help you, girl, but like, I guess I could spend some more time in the Imperial City. Though we really need to make some money. I need to get the Scriva. Maybe next time I'm back, when I come back to talk with Boris and stuff, I'll help her out.
Hi.
Hi. You look a little too wealthy to be in this part of town. Okay. So, we can get rid of that and that. And we put in this. And I hold on to this and I just keep that with me. And yeah. We only use it for emergencies because obviously coming back here and using these things is much more efficient, much better, much more useful. Before we head out, let's go ahead, since we're not going to get all this done anyway, let's go ahead and read this book. 2920 Mid-Year version 6. Ooh, we got a level up. We'll level up. Heavy armor. That's great. Mid-Year, Book 6 of 2920. The Last Year of the First Era. By Karlavak Townway. 2nd of Mid-Year, 2920. Balmora, Morrowind. What a beautiful place. The Imperial Army is gathered to the south, said Cassier. They are a 2 weeks... This is 17 pages long? Oh my god. They are a 2 weeks march from Aud-Luval and Lake Coronati, heavily armored. Vivek nodded. Aud-Luval and its sister city on the other side of the Lake Aud-Malik were strategically important fortresses. He had been expecting a move against them for some time. His captain pulled down a map of southwestern Morrowind from the wall and smoothed it out, fighting a gentle summer sea breeze wafting in from the open window. They were heavily armored, you say? Asked the captain. Yes, sir, said Cassier. They were camped out near Bethal Grey in the Heartland, and I saw nothing but ebony, dwarven, and Daedric armor, fine weaponry, and siege equipment. How about spellcasters and boats? Asked Vivek. A horde of battle mages, replied Cassier, but no boats. As heavily armored as they are, it will take them at least 2 weeks, like you said, to get from Bethal Grey to Lake Coronati. Vivek studied the map carefully. They'd be dragged down in the bogs if they then tried to circle around Aud-Malik from the north. So they must be planning to cross the straits here and take Aud-Luval. That's probably Uval, huh? An I? Whatever. Then they'd proceed around the lake to the east and take Aud-Malik from the south. They'll be vulnerable along the straits, said the captain. Provided we strike when they are more than halfway across and can't retreat back to the Heartland. Your intelligence has once again served us well, said Vivek, smiling at Cassier. We will beat back the Imperial aggressors yet again. The next day. Will you be returning back this way after your victory? Asked Lord Bethal. Prince Julek barely paid the man any attention. He was focused on the army packing its camps. It was a cool morning in the forest, but there were no clouds. All the makings of a hot afternoon march, particularly in such heavy armor. If we return shortly, it will be because of a defeat, said the prince. He could see down in the meadow. The potentate Versidue. The potentate Versidue Shy? I don't know, paying his lordship's steward for the use of the village's food, wine, and whores. An army was an expensive thing for certs? My prince, said Lord Berthal, with concern, is your army beginning a march due east? That will just lead you to the shores of Lake Coronati. You'll want to go southeast to get to the straits. You just make certain your merchant gets their share of our gold, said the prince with a grin. Let me worry about my army's direction. Day 16 of mid-year 2920, Lake Coronati, Morrowind. Where is this place at? Bethal Grey, Cyrodiil. Okay. Vivek stared across the blue expanse of the lake, seeing his reflection and the reflection of his army in the cool blue waters. What he did not see was the Imperial Army's reflection. They must have reached the straits by now, barring any mishaps in the forest. Tall, feather-thin lake trees blocked much of his view of the straits, but an army, particularly one clad in slow-moving heavy armor, could not move invisibly, silently. Let me see the map again, he called to the captain. Is there no other way they could approach? We have sentries posted in the swamps to the north in case they're fool enough to go there and be bogged under, said the captain. We would at least hear about it, but there is no other way across the lake except through the straits. Vivek looked down again at his reflection, which seemed to be distorting his image, mocking him. Then he looked back on the map. Spy, said Vivek, calling Kassir over. When you said the army had a horde of battle mages, what made you so certain they were battle mages? They were wearing grey robes with mystical insignia on them, explained Kassir. I figured they were mages, and why else would such a vast number travel with the army? They couldn't have all been healers. You fool! Roared Vivek. They're mystics schooled in the art of alteration. They've cast a spell of water breathing on the entire army. Ooh, that's clever of them. Vivek ran to a new vantage point where he could see the north. Across the lake, though it was but a small shadow on the horizon, they could see gouts of flame from the assault on Al-Marak. Vivek bellowed with fury, and his captain got to work at once, redirecting the army to circle the lake and defend the castle. Return to Dwinnen, said Vivek flatly to Kassir before he rode off to the battle. Your services are no longer needed or wanted. It was already too late when the Morrowind army It was already too late for the Morrowind army It was already too late when the Morrowind army neared Al-Marak. I don't know why I struggled with that so much. Yeah, it had been taken by the Imperial army. The 19th day of mid-year 2920, the Imperial city Cyrodiil. The potentate arrived in the Imperial city amid great fanfare. The streets lined with men and women cheering him as the symbol of the taking of Al-Marak. Truth be told, a greater number would have turned out had the prince returned, and the Versidue Shai knew it. Still, it pleased him to no end. Never before had citizens of Tamriel cheered the arrival of an Akaviri into their land. The Emperor Raymond III greeted him with a warm embrace, and then tore into the letter he had brought from the prince. I don't understand, he said at last, still joyous but equally confused. You went under the lake? Al-Marak is a very well-fortified fortress, explained the potentate. Potente? As I might add, the army of Morrowind has rediscovered now that they are on the outside. To take it, we had to attack by surprise, and with our soldiery and their sturdiest of armor. By casting the spell that allowed us to breathe underwater, we were able to travel faster than Vivek would have guessed. The weight of the armor made less by the aquatic surroundings. An attack from the waterbound west side of the fortress, where the defenses were at their weakest. Brilliant, the Emperor crowed. You are a wondrous tactician, Versidue Shai. If your fathers had been as good at this as you are, Tamriel would be Akaviri domain. The Potente had not planned to take credit for Prince Julek's idea, but on the Emperor's reference to his people's fiasco of an invasion 216 years ago, he made up his mind. He smiled modestly and soaked up the praise. 21st mid-year 2920, Al-Marak, Morrowind. Savarine Shorak slithered to the wall and watched through the arrow slit the Morrowind army retreating back to the forest land between the swamps and the castle grounds. It seemed like the ideal opportunity to strike. Perhaps the forests could be burned and the army within them. Perhaps with Vivek in their enemies' hands, the army would allow them possession of Al-Uval as well. He suggested these ideas to the prince. What you seem to be forgetting, laughed Prince Julek, is that I gave my word that no harm to the army or to the commanders during the true negotiations. Do you not have honor during warfare on Akavir? My prince, I was born here in Tamriel. I have never been to my people's home, replied the snake man. But even so, your ways are strange to me. You expected no quarter, and I gave you none when we fought in the Imperial arena 5 months ago. That was a game, replied the prince, before nodding to his steward to let the Dunmer battle chief in. Julek had never seen Vivek before, but he had heard he was a living god. What came before him was but a man, a powerfully built man, handsome, with an intelligent face, but a man nonetheless. The prince was pleased, a man he could speak with, but not a god. Greetings, my worthy adversary, said Vivek. We seem to be at an impasse. Not necessarily, said the prince. You don't want to give us Morrowind, and I can't fault you for that. But I must have your coastline to protect the Empire from overseas aggressions and certain key strategic border castles, such as this one, as well as Ald Umbel, Tel Arun, Ald Lambasi, and Tel Muthrivra. And in return? Asked Vivek. In return? Laughed Severin Chorek. You forget we are the victors here, not you. In return, said Prince Julek carefully, there will be no Imperial attacks on Morrowind, unless in return to an attack by you. You will be protected from invaders by the Imperial Navy, and your land may expand by taking certain estates in Blackmarsh, whichever you choose, provided they are not needed by the Empire. A reasonable offer, said Vivek after a pause. You must forgive me. I am unused to Cyrodiils who offer something in return for what they take. May I have a few days to decide? We will meet again in a week's time, said the prince, smiling. In the meantime, if your army provokes no attacks on mine, we are at peace. Vivek left the prince's chamber, feeling that Amalexi was right. The war was at an end. The prince would make an excellent emperor. The years continued in Sun's Height. Interesting. It's more about the first era, which we don't have a lot about. I'm pretty sure I guess it was in the second era. I'm almost confident about. That was cool. You guys got to see Vivek in action there. I love Vivek and Amalexia, obviously. The Tribunal in general. Some of my favorite characters in gaming. Okay, looking at the time, we don't have time to get to Breville, but we can go ahead and get on our horse. I think... Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything else here. Oh, do you want to sell these? We can sell these alchemical things in Breville. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way back to the merchant's quarter for this.
What exactly do you require?
Speak.
Actually, do you want to try to get to Breville? No, we don't need to rush. We don't need to rush. Let's get to my horse and we'll get to the... We'll stop at Way. Yeah, we shouldn't be running into any Oblivion gates, I don't think. On the way to Breville? I don't think so. I mean, we've already cleared one of them out on Anaris. I forgot to put that cowl in my bag. Why do I have a Mithril shield still? Come on. Come on, Heliax, you don't need that. Oh yeah. Look pretty good with that sword on our back, though, I will say that much. Look pretty good with that sword. Okay, so just to be certain here, we are actually... Where is... We told 314 jokes. Damn. Let's see. 71 books read. Nice. Oblivion gates shut. 9. But with the one we haven't been able to find yet that we cleared on Anaris, we're actually at 10. They're pretty good, but there's only 15 more that can spawn. That's still kind of a lot, though, isn't it? 15. Then the next ones that we get on Salia, we need to make sure that we spend some time gathering the ingredients, because those Oblivion ingredients are rather rare, and
are you today?
It can be pretty hard to find once we, you know, close all the Oblivion gates. Assuming we succeed at doing that. Alright, but we're gonna end the episode here, guys. In the next episode, we continue our journey to Breville, finally to talk to Scriva and give her this book that I keep forgetting that we need to read, so we'll read it before we give it to her too. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.